Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Big House. This massive crowd assembled here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting, "Go Blue." This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Longhorns will kick this deep to get us going. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Wolverines offense will get the first swing today. And there's the star running back jogging out of the field. He is trying to add to his huge highlight reel, Kirk.
Chris, honestly, I don't think we've seen too many running backs who can duplicate what this guy can do on the field. He's got everything: vision, speed, power. He can diagnose a defense in real time. I'm really excited to see this kid play.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Using his legs, it's Edwards.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They'll hand it off. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The short completion of the tight end. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Tailback takes the handoff again. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. So many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. Hand off to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Dropping back. It's Warren. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The 8th play of this opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
I like the call here. Third down and long, you know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
And he's got it. A booming kick. What a howitzer. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. More of this game within the game, Kirk. You got the quarterback and the corner, 2 of the better guys in the country at their position, very aware of each other.
And on the other side, you got a quarterback that has an attitude that he doesn't care. He's confident in his ability to shift and move the defense at will. It's going to be a great matchup.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Caught in the backfield. It's Blue. Oh, and he fumbles. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Trying to find room. It's Baxter. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not back.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, they gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were fortunate to get because of a long-range field goal. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Gonna run it. It's Edwards.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he's got it again. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Back to pass. It's Warren. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner will be brought down. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Golden. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Bolden. And he picks up the first down. Tackled at the 32.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Longhorns will try to keep this drive moving. It's a shotgun run call.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Looking downfield. It's yours. And he's got it. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down and goal. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. And is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What an incredible job here by this safety. Sitting back in cover 2, almost baits the quarterback to throw this football, jumps it, and comes up with a great interception.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking for some space. It's Baxter. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. Looking downfield. It's yours. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Just not a lot of room there on the RPO on third down for the offense. Give the defense a lot of credit. They sat back initially and worked out.
The Longhorns will have to kick it away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. They're going to run it here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
And there's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back to throw. It's yours. Running back has it on a screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down mark.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. That's caught. It's Bolden. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive 1st half. Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Bringing it back, it's Stewart. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining 1st half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. The shotgun running play call. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to pass. It's Warren. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions. to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
We go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Morris. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
2nd and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. A tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They move the 6th. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Hold it.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? To the air. It's Warren. And he'll lost it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
He missed it. The lead remains 10 after that miss. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and quality of play so far today in Ann Arbor. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Wolverines will kick this deep, begin the second half. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And they get the second half started with their running play. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short gain. That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Try and muscle for the first down. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Looking to pass this time. Lofting it toward the left sideline. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Longhorns will have to kick this away. On the return, it's Stewart. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Hand off to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The Wolverines will have to punt this one away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Which offense can get it going first? This one has been a struggle so far. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. On the run, it's Baxter. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Ewers. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
They'll kick it away here. With the return, it's Stewart. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. third down after that running play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Helm. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes the handoff on the counter play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Tailback with another carry. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Now, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Dropping back, it's Ewers. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.